And Linda.
Just say, I know you can't
I
pronounce
wanted
my
to go
last
to
name.
World Mental Health Day, but it was October last year.
We were looking.
We're like, we need mental
We
health
need
day.
this.
I said, we haven't missed it. She said, look at the year.
Oh, yeah, totally missed it. Well,
Yeah.
there's always this year.
There's only one chair.
Oh, what's it? Okay, so anyway, mowing. Now, we were told we didn't mow what was originally, wait a minute,
You cannot mow that, you do not have a permit yet.
what was originally mowed, they said we could continue mowing. We can't even mow what was,
You can't mow, you could mow it 3 times a year.
but that was mowed every week by the town.
That
It
wa-
went
that
right,
was-
it
that-
went
that-
right
that-
behind the building. Yes, it did.
That was bushy all the way up to the fence.
It was all the way out past the building. Yes, it was.
Please don't mow that. I
Okay,
mean,
well, we won't mow that. Fine. The other thing, water. Are we anywhere with water?
To run the pipe.
No, just have the outside faucet.
Oh, yeah, Aaron came in, his contractor's moving just as slow.
Yeah, we were there, he said, oh, we'll have it done by Friday, and then it was like that in 2 weeks, so
Yeah,
it's like, that was,
He
yeah, no.
did some and then didn't do anything else after that. Nice dude, like really on his game, but sometimes it's just,
No, no,
oh,
it's
yeah,
getting
not
that
on
much.
game, yeah, pulling teeth.
Okay, explain, first of all, you got a purchase order from Eileen for the big equipment.
Mhm.
You haven't done anything with it, it's been a week, 10 days, what's the story on that? Is that part of what your email was? Not,
Yeah, I know,
Purchasing.
I can't buy anything else.
Why?
Whatever is remaining is gonna go towards the permit.
that's not what we raised the money for. That's not what we told people we were raising the money for. We told people on the dog park page, we were raising money for equipment for the dog park.
Okay.
How can they commandeer it?
It might be time to raise more money, cause I don't think this board is gonna front $9,000 for a permit.
This board forced this permit on us.
Yeah.
They're
There-
not gonna do maintenance,
Well,
they're not gonna do permit, they're not gonna do it.
you cannot just what the hell is that? That you can just, you can arbitrarily go against where we were told in the first place, we could have it where we wouldn't need a permit. And I brought up at the meeting, but if we
Okay,
go
okay,
south of
okay,
it.
okay. I understand what you're saying. But now we're moving forward.
You
I-
can't just arbitrarily
can't-
take money that was raised for a purpose and change the purpose. How can you do that?
Very easy, you can't have dog equipment in there because there's no permit. If you buy dog equipment, you don't have a dog park. Very simple, it's very,
The
very
dog park
simple.
equipment, as long as it was movable, we were told we could put
You
in there
can't
without a
use
permit.
the dog park, yeah, I know what you were told, and I know what they came back and told me. Okay, you were told that. That is no longer real. Your reality is over here now. The state said you cannot use the dog park until you have a permit. That's your reality now. That's your reality. Okay, you wanna go into a boardroom and scream about it? Joe said, they said, we do, they
Okay,
said,
and I
that's
asked
fine,
you
but
when
our
you were-
reality,
All right.
I know what Joe said too.
No, I
The
asked.
new reality is.
No, I'm not even talking
The
about
new
that.
reality
I'm
is
talking
you
about a simple thing.
can't, you can't use the dog park until you have a
I'm
permit.
talking
which
about a
means-
simple thing. I asked you when you were out there, so do we lock the gate? And you said no. Well, you can't keep people out of there unless you lock the gate. If you don't want them in there, it has to be locked.
Yes, lock the gate. Force the hand. Force the hand. We'll lock in the gate. You forced it. You just now forced it. We will lock the gate.
Fine.
I mean, what do you want me to do? You just forced my hand with it.
You just told me the dog park couldn't be used.
Yep.
And
You
yet
forced
you
my
told me, no,
You
you
forced my
told
hand.
me, no, we don't need to lock the gate.
Well,
And, but
now we
now
do
you're
because
telling me again
Yes.
that the dog park can't be used.
I have told you that, and I said that up at, when we were standing there with your husband. We cannot use this.
Right, and I said, do we need to lock it? And you said no.
Well, you just forced the hand.
Why? Because you think people are just gonna go up there and use it? People know it's there. I mean, we were never directly told by anyone that we were going to have to pay for a permit. it never came up that the dog park committee would have to raise the money for the permit. The permit is because they moved it.
And
We
they're
wouldn't have
protecting
needed a
themselves
permit.
down the road, and the board said, we've gotta protect ourselves, we want the permit to protect ourselves, so somebody 10 years from now doesn't put something in. That's the board wanting the permit.
I know what the board said, yes.
So how could they force us to raise the money for that when they said one thing?
They're not forcing you.
Oh, they're,
You don't have to.
Well, no, what happens is the dog park never opens.
yes,
because-
and we have to give back everybody in Fairhaven and New York and Castleton their money because we collected money for something that's like fraud. It's like fraud. We collected money and for a dog park. And now the Now the town is telling us, no, you can't have this
Because
dog
you're gonna
park.
pay for the permit, we want.
Yeah, we forced you to get a permit, but now you have to pay for it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay. We'll do it together or something, I don't know. He could not wait to say that.
Watch out or you get run over and I'll have to scrape your body out of the road. Okay. Oh, fucking God.
I don't know if, let me just see if, let me see if I have this.